As undergraduates, we go through a lot and we face some challenges that sometimes we do not know how to say it or how to explain ourselves. So I'll be dissecting some things for you to understand. Please stay tuned. Hello guys, happy new month. It's the month of July and I'm so excited to be here. Welcome to Convo Park, and yes, today we are going to be having a brand new and special kind of conversation. I tagged it Undergraduate Struggles 001 because this is the first of many episodes that I will be talking about as regards undergraduate struggles. Now, before we all went to school, I'm actually going to be specific with streamlining it to Nigerian students because this is common amongst Nigerian universities and Nigerian schools and students. Now, before we all went to school, we did this process called WAEC, call it SSC, which is done by I think about 4 West African countries, and some of us made it first sitting, while others had to do the first sitting, had to do it again. Some others wrote NECO and went for a university that will collect 2 sittings, while some people wrote GCE. Now, from that time, the struggle already started. From SS3, it already started. Now, in Nigeria, there's one common thing, or in our institution, that once you leave secondary school, some people do not usually get admission into a university immediately. Some people spend about maybe a year at home, some 2. Most people, luckily, you can spend a year. Now, during that time, some students choose to stay at home. Some people try to learn a skill, a trade, maybe fashion, hairdressing, bead making, shoemaking. That particular time is actually a time I called the grooming time, where you groom yourself to tell yourself, okay, if school doesn't work out, what else works out? Now, that is not what I want to actually really dwell on today. What I want to dwell on today is struggles as an undergraduate when you gain admission. Now, we all go through this process we all write this examination called JAM, that's Joint Administration Matriculation Board. Now, some people say you are lucky if you write JAM, because when you get to the center, you discover that some people who have been writing JAM for 5 years, 10 years, some tell you this is their 5th JAM, and this is your first. Some people make it first sitting and just move ahead immediately. Some people make it, do not gain admission. Some make it and gain admission. So it's always a roller coaster, that period when you're writing your JAM. Now, the funniest thing about this process is we all apply for a course. This particular time is a very trivial time for teenagers who are gaining admission into the university. I'm not talking about all these people who are 22, 20. No, I'm talking about teenagers like 16 years old, 17, 18. Now, when they gain admission, some people are given the course they applied for, while some are given another thing. And there are 2 categories of students. The I applied and I got, and I applied, they gave me. Yes, it's very funny, but that is the category of students. Now, the apply and I got students I applied for instance international studies and diplomacy, and I got international studies and diplomacy. I took the course from 100 level to final year, and I graduated with a BA in international studies and diplomacy. Now, while in class, there were people, when we're I think about 200 level, there were people who were collecting what they call transferring from the transfer courses from their own course to another course. Now, everybody has different reasons why they do that, and it is not bad. As long as you have a goal, you are free to do it. Now, in the Faculty of Arts where there was international studies, there was English language, ENL, linguistics, philosophy. I think there were about 4 to 5 courses there. Yeah, I think so. Then we had mass comm, and they were separate from us. Now, some people started taking transfer from education, let me say linguistic education, to ISD. And some people took from philosophy to ISD. Some people took from religion to ISD. Everybody had their different reasons. Now, most of us, or some of us who were in ISD, actually applied for ISD and were given. Some people who are in linguistics actually applied for law and they were given linguistics. So the apply and I got are people who applied for a particular course and they were given that particular course to study in school. Now, the apply and they gave me, like I applied and they gave me category of students, are those who applied for a particular course and they were given another. This is usually common in, let me say, like the science that I really don't, faculty of science, and put it like that. Some of them apply for computer science and they end up in botany education. That, like, the length is really extreme. Now, some people go back, some students go back and tell, no, I'm not going to take the course, I'll take JAM next year. And or they do change of institution, and sometimes before change of institution is already too late. Now, I want to tell students or undergraduates who are in 100 level and who fall into this category of students, do not be discouraged. I applied and I got. Some people also face the challenges of they start regretting that, I wish I didn't apply for this course. I wish I was just in my own course. I wish I chose something else. Some people still regret, while other people are actually buying change of course form to come to your department. Now, my encouragement goes out to those who applied and they gave. Let me tell you a funny fact. Parents used to tell us these things and teachers tell us examination is not the true test of knowledge. Yes, but I will tell you, study hard and pass your exam. Because I'm going to unveil something in my next undergraduate 002. I don't want to deep dive into it right now. So when you apply for a course and you were given another, try to find the good in that course you were given. Especially if you cannot do anything about it, if you cannot take a transfer form, try to love the course. For instance, I applied for international studies and diplomacy. I was given international studies and diplomacy. My lecturers make it so simple for us, those in ISD, because people were taking transfer course form to our department. But I fell in love with my course in 300 level. Yes, it's funny. I fell in love with my course in 300 level. I had to love the course. I discovered things that I cannot really remember now why I loved the course. Because it made me, I think one thing I remember was that it made me diversify. I could choose to be a public speaker today. I could choose to work in an embassy. I could choose to work in an advertising firm. I could do some things, but with some limitations. Let me explain this. Now, when you apply for a course and you were given another, that other course that you were given, please love that course. Why? And there's a way to improve that course when you come out from school or while in school. Now, this is another part I really want to emphasize. When you are at home, please try to make good use of your time. Do not let anybody deceive you. Do not let anybody tell you, oh, this course you are studying, it's trash, it's rubbish, it's trash, it's not going to take you anywhere. It's not going to take you anywhere, fine, but get that certificate and bag it. Because once you graduate with a 2-1 or a 2-2 or a third class, the stigma is always there, even if they will not take your result. But some people, you have to present your transcript to apply for some master's degree program or some jobs. Some jobs actually ask for your transcript and your true self will be unveiled. Now, let me not make you feel bad. When you apply for a course and you got another and you want to improve yourself, even those people who applied and I would suggest you do what? Take a certified course. Please and please, when you get to 300 level, I am emphasizing 300 level because that is when I know life starts unveiling and unraveling itself for university students. When you get to 300 level, know what you want to do. No, that is when you should know if this course I'm taking is going to feed me or my handwork. Now, if you know it's the course that is going to feed you or you're going to get a course, even if it's not going to feed you, let me say it's going to feed you, you need to do what they call certified courses. Let me give you a very funny scenario. I took a course called project management and I studied international studies. Then I had a friend who tried to apply for a construction job. Now, Part of the requirement it was asked to go bring was certificate, like a PMP certification. That even if it's just the training, even if you're not written the exam to get the PMI or something like that, he was asked to go get a certified training in project management, which he studied in school because he took a course called building, and he studied some project management courses or topics in building. But when he was applying for the job, it was boldly written project management professional certification. What am I saying? Even my friends who graduated from electrical, some graduated from animal science, some computer science, you see them still are taking certified courses online. Some are free, some are paid for, and you are wondering why some people are getting jobs or why they have a lot of certification. It's because they've realized that they need to improve. You need to improve. I have to sit up for this one. It's a very serious. This gist is hot. If you know you applied for a course and you were given another, and you want to improve yourself in that course or in something else in line with it, or you want to diversify and push yourself into something else, finish with that course first. Then in 300 level, ask yourself, what do you want to do? The next step is kaboom. Take a certified course, take a certification course. There are many certification courses. You can get them on udemy.com, Coursera, allison.com. Many of them. I'll be leaving the links on my page so you see it there. So try to make good use of your courses. You were given, you were not given. You applied and you got. Try to improve yourself. No employer is going to choose you over someone who has an experience. Now, in the aspect of experience, I meant to dish this out in another episode, but my legs are scratching me and my mouth is itching. I have to say this. The best time to gain experience as a student is when you get home. Especially in our world today, you must be technologically inclined. I am telling you this because I will share a working life experience of what I have experienced as a worker, as someone in the labor market. Yes, I will give you a very particular example of what happened, what I experienced. Go online, know how to respond to emails, know how to communicate with clients, take courses on communication, Google digital skills, Google business communication. Know these cheap things, how to receive calls from clients, how to talk to clients, how to communicate. All these little things matter. No matter the job you are doing, you must always have customers, and you must have what they call customer ethics, customer service, how to serve customers. Then when you get home, try to get jobs that they are free. See, I'm telling you, some celebrities actually did some movies free of charge before they got to where they are today. They did some movies free of charge. Try to get certificate, even though, like, try to work somewhere that you won't be paid, but you'll be taught some skills, and then try to work on yourself. Maybe your handwork will pay you off. Work on it during the holidays. Some people come from school for like maybe a month holiday and they waste it. This is a time to ask yourself if this course you are taking is going to feed you or not. If it's not, please find a clear alternative. So this is undergraduate 001, and 002 is coming up very soon, because I can't wait to dish out some things in this month of July to undergraduates who are at home right now. Since we are all in this COVID-19 era, we have to stay at home. So this is the opportunity for me to dish out some things to you for you to understand. Please, if you've not followed, liked, or subscribed to my page, please subscribe to my page. It is just there, that red subscribe, and just turn on your notification button. Your notification button is just like a bell sign that will just tell you, oh, she has uploaded something. And please subscribe to my channel, follow me, like and share, especially recommend my page. Join me and stay with me for the month of sweet July, number of perfection, for more videos and more hints. And yes, I'll be talking about other things, so I just want to give them give you time to digest these ones. Those I got and I applied, they gave me. So stay with me next week. Welcome to Convo Park, and stay in Convo Park. And if you're a newbie, please subscribe. And if you're an old person, like I don't mean old, like, but you're following me, please keep following me and stay tuned. Thank you.